Achievement Standard 3.4, the Writing Portfolio. Produce a selection of fluent and coherent writing which develops, sustains, and structures ideas. Here's what you have to do. You're going to write several pieces of writing over the course of the year, and you're going to choose your best two. The writing will be of different types, and the best two will be polished up until they're pristine and excellent. You could write things like persuasive essays, short stories, narratives, scripts, reports, commentaries, text reviews, articles, anything else you write along the way, literary essays that you develop the ideas through, and then you pick your best two for assessment. This assignment is worth 6 credits. They're writing credits, so they're quite handy. You've probably already got literacy, but if you don't, they are writing credits. The standard asks you to produce a selection of fluent and coherent writing which develops, sustains, and structures ideas. Selection means that there are at least 2 pieces chosen for publication, but there should be more than 2 pieces in the portfolio. So you do 4 or 5 or 6 pieces of writing and pick the best 2. Fluent means it has to be consistent and strong in both its meaning and also in its effect. A coherent piece of writing would be accurate in terms of text conventions, so spelling, punctuation, and grammar. At the most, it should have minor errors in each of the 2 pieces. It has to sustain interest, so the ideas that are developed and sustained and structured has to capture the audience's interest. You have to develop your ideas and make links between them throughout each piece of writing. Remember, 2 pieces of writing to be written to a final standard. And that involves demonstrating an understanding of purpose and audience. There's a few things you need to do here. So you need to develop your ideas and make links between them. There's lots of examples here. It could be use of narrative, imagery, explanations, analysis, explorations, critiques, details and examples, and a range of dimensions or viewpoints. You will be selecting and using language features which are appropriate to each text type. So a film review is going to look a little bit different to a literary essay, but you should use the appropriate conventions. And you're going to be using consistent or creating consistent meaning and effects which sustain the reader's interest. Your text conventions should be accurate, including spelling, punctuation, and grammar. That's really important, and that standard is pretty high, so you will need to polish your work and make sure you're really on top of your accuracy. And you're going to need to structure your writing effectively. So that could mean poetic devices, formal structures, narrative forms, or a combination of those elements to create the best pieces of writing you can possibly write. For merit, you need to be convincing. This involves demonstrating a discerning understanding of purpose and audience through the discriminating selection, development, and integration of ideas, language features, and structures appropriate to each text type to create consistency in meaning and effect and to sustain interest. For merit, your writing needs to be pretty flash. For excellence, you need to be commanding of attention. That means you've got a sophisticated understanding of purpose and audience that's shown through the insightful selection, development, and integration of ideas and language features and structures appropriate to the text type to create consistency in meaning and effect, sustain interest, and create a striking whole. Here are some places where you can look for some further advice. PC for Me, Study It, NZQA, and of course, you can ask your teacher. Good luck with your writing portfolio.